Hello, guys. My name is Vita. I am from Ukraine. Nice to see all of you. So today you've got me all for 2 hours, as always, okay? And today topic is War Day 310th update, okay? So for newbies who don't know me, I would like to share with you some short video about myself that you know who I am, why I'm here, and what's my purpose.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. So guys, as always, please feel free to ask me any type of your hot burning questions, whatever you are interested to know about Ukraine, our mysterious ladies, our culture, mentality, character, and the war update, whatever. So actually any type of questions, okay? So hello to everybody once again. Thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. Okay, and I would like to share with you one short announcement, and then we get back to our topic for today. So I'm excited to share with you today some great news. We are starting up a membership on the channel, which will bring you more cool emotions and some features to our live streams. And at the same time, it will help our channel as well to grow. So we will be launching this in the early new year. Okay, so for guys who still didn't subscribe to our channel, please do that. That's just one click on the button. Don't forget that YouTube can tell you also when our beautiful live stream is going online, especially for you. So in order not to miss that, don't forget to click the bell. Okay? Okay, guys. And we start our topic today. So what actually I would like to tell you today? First of all, I would like to say happy upcoming new year. Okay, I would like to congratulate everyone today with this nice holiday. I don't know whoever is going to celebrate from you, but we also will celebrate it here anyway, no matter what. And of course, I wish everybody all the best in 2023. Okay, hopefully all of you will have a nice and successful, productive year in absolutely all spheres of your life. Especially, guys, I wish you to find the right way to your best lady, to your eternal love and strong family. Okay, and of course, may all my wishes come true. So now let's get back to the latest update of what happened here. And then, guys, I will be ready to answer all your questions. So you can prepare them. You have some time for that. Okay, I don't want to bug you today with a lot of information, but I guess some of you already know, aware already that yesterday we again got massive rocket attack. So it was almost all over Ukraine. The day before, in the evening, were actually the first bells. You know, near Sumy was absolutely huge and loud explosion, which shaked and shocked, I can tell you, all the city. And the sound of this explosion was heard really, as they said, almost for 40 kilometers all around. So so simultaneously was some drone attack for Kharkov and Dnieper. So we were lucky not to get incoming hits, so the drone was shot down. But anyway, the boom was quite big. And in the morning, as some of you already know, for us began at 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. with all over Ukraine large-scale alert. So the alert lasted more than 5 hours. Of course, all electricity was shut down. And that was a massive rocket attack yesterday. And we were expecting actually more than 120 rockets because all they were gathered in the Black Sea. But thanks God, only 70 were shot. And 58 of which were shot down by our anti-air forces. So the effectiveness right now, you see, is quite high. It's around 78-80%. So mostly, of course, as was last time, suffered again Kyiv. All 16 rockets guided to Kyiv were neutralized by our forces. Unfortunately, the parts of rockets damaged 3 private houses in Darnitsa. If you know, that's a very famous, popular region, part of Kyiv. Also was damaged some enterprise and a special area for kids for playing. So they are fighting with kids and civilian people again. So around 40% of Kyiv citizens stayed without electricity yesterday. Of course, metro didn't work and nothing. I would like to show you some photos and some video that you can understand actually what's going on yesterday. Okay, so here will be photos. First of all, I want you to show photos that you can understand the level of damage. The level of damage, what they did yesterday. And it was in Kyiv, not somewhere, you know. 1 second, guys. As always, I have a problem with finding some of my content. Oh, okay, here we are. Got it, guys. 1 second. So those photos just specifically from Kyiv, from yesterday. Okay, guys. And as for video, I will show you this video. Here, our journalists take an interview of people whose house was damaged.
Від прильоту по будинку загорівся газ і зараз чекають, поки його перекриють, щоб горіння припинилось. в 9 ранку, да, вибух стався? А де ви знаходились в цей час?
Я в домі.
А і на якому поверсі? І нормально, ніхто не постраждав?
Слава Богу.
А скільки людей взагалі в будинку було?
Ну, вот и еще дедушка. Здесь тоже все нормально.
Все гаразд і...
Все живые.
Кажуть,
да.
дуже сильна хвиля була вибухова.
Ну, вон 100 метров я живу и стекла.
І не зрозуміло, дрон, це ракета, що за уламок.
Уламки железяк, на дрон не похожи, просто вот, ну, видно, что это шматье от круглого рваное. Ну, куча вон железа валяется по улице кругом. Висадки не було, де вона накрита.
Почули сильний вибух.
Сильніший вибух просто був такий, що просто скинуло з кроваті.
У мене навіть де-то,
Це скільки метрів от, будинок ті, де тебе скинуло?
Будинок десь метрів 200-250.
Та скільки хвиля була, що 200 метрів?
Просто вообще. Ну.
мене клієнткою позривала звідти. Це около 8 було.
So guys, you see that's actually what happened yesterday in Kiev. Not even in Donetsk, not even in Lugansk area, not in Kherson, where people get used to that, just the capital of Ukraine. And people explaining that their heat wave was so powerful that all around 200 meters from the epicenter of this heat, actually all windows were broken and even beds in the house were like thrown out. So it was very powerful heat. But anyway, we have what we have. Also, what happened in Ivano-Frankivsk, I will show you a horrible photo actually. You see this photo? Why it's not showing here? Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Okay, so you see, guys, this is real photo. This is real photo. The rocket came just inside the house. Just inside the house. No military spots, no military place, just ordinary families living there. Mom and her child was fortunately in other room, and the rocket didn't explode. So that actually saved people, mother and her small son. So you can see the rocket just came inside the house. That actually what happened yesterday. And one more photo, it's very symbolic to my mind. That's the photo of yesterday in Odessa. You see Ukrainian flag. It's already damaged, like wounded, but still on its right place. Still on its right place. So yeah, that's actually what happened yesterday. And guys, some more information I would like to give you. So of course, main targets yesterday were infrastructure, electrical power infrastructure. We got some incoming hits in Kharkiv, but all the same, we don't have so much deficit as it was before, because they were not so much successful. As you see, 58 rockets were shot down, so they didn't manage to damage too much infrastructure. So the biggest damages were in Kharkiv. So Kiev actually plans to have electricity on New Year, and of course they don't have. They need time now to collect, again, to plan next rocket massive attack. So hopefully that won't happen for New Year, and if yes, then Ukraine somehow will have electricity and we're gonna have some light. So Odessa and Kharkov as well suffered very much, unfortunately. Which cities actually were attacked? Zhytomyr, Ivano-Frankivsk, Chernigiv, Poltava, Nikolaev, and Sumy. But these cities were saved from incoming hits due to anti-air forces. Above Sumy region, 2 rockets were shot down by our forces. By the way, the first rockets were flying via our region, and we were informed. It was 2 groups of rockets which were flying above Sumy region. Thanks God, 2 rockets were shot, and the next ones, they were guided further. So, after alert cancellation, yesterday, after more than 5 hours alert, Sumy area was severely shot by heavy artillery. Even today, we keep hearing all these booms, sounds of explosions, some helicopters, guided, non-guided rockets. So the situation is quite tense, I would like to tell. Lviv also got few hits. So Kharkiv, Odessa, Lviv, and Kiev, these cities got real hits. And yesterday, 90% of Lviv citizens were left without electricity. So they are trying to fix it right now, to manage. So Kharkov got 4 incoming rocket hits to the object of electrical power infrastructure, as I said before, and even also after cancellation, when this alert was cancelled for all the rest of Ukraine, Kharkov kept being shot for practically all day long yesterday. So in Kharkiv Oblast, few civilian people were killed, some wounded. Not big amount, but still. And as I know, special services are working there right now because some serious damages. As you know, one of Ukrainian rocket called C-300 was found on the territory of Belarus. Of course, Belarus announced already as that Ukraine is provocating Belarus, right? But our government reacted immediately and actually offered to organize some special commission for investigation what really happened there. Of course, that can be, you remember the rocket fall down on the Polish territory, that can be, but actually our government is not against of this commission and checking everything what really happened there. So guys, that actually what I wanted to tell you, the latest update. As for war fields, Bakhmut is still hot. All the rest of the cities, as always, like Kherson, Zaporozhye, Dnipro, they are keep being shot. Yes, people getting used to that horror, no matter if we have New Year or not. But anyway, they are going to spoil it. And as you know, after a rocket attack yesterday, Kyiv got very big drone attack at night. So few drones attacked Kyiv. They damaged also some governmental buildings, some administrative buildings, and some private house. So guys were busy. Guys from that side were busy last 24 hours. So, and here is the nice photo. I just liked it and decided to show you guys that anyway. One second, why it's not working. Very nice, very positive photo. Just symbolic one. Oh, okay. So you see, no matter what, but Ukraine is still alive. That was, guys, the last news from what happened here. So hello, everyone, once again. Happy upcoming new year. Once again, all best wishes. And now, guys, I'm ready to answer all your questions. So let's see who is here today. What? Hello, nice to see you. Gregory, hello. Gregory, you never bug me, updates, Vita. Yeah, I understand, Gregory. Sometimes probably, as some people think that you are coming here for entertaining, I don't know why, but my topics mostly turned out to be quite serious. And I understand there's on Christmas, right? And people probably expecting for some nice and positive emotions, some fun. I have some tragic information, but I have to tell because, to smile through the tears, that's not correct. That's not correct. And we have what we have here. And I have to tell you about this, that you guys have this information from the open resources from Ukrainian mass media. Okay, so that's not my ideas. That's just facts, statistics, So that's why hopefully you're not tired from bad and sad news. Okay. And hello, Tristan. Tristan, good morning, my dear. Vita, very nice to see you again and listen to your updates. I'm very happy, guys, that it's useful and you like it because, I'm doing that for you, that it will be interesting and relevant and appropriate. So, yeah. Tomorrow, guys, I will be here, December 31st, New Year. I don't know whoever will have a chance, possibility, and desire. Please join me. Tomorrow, I will be here 9 a.m. Eastern Time, if nothing will change till tomorrow, okay? Which will be 4 p.m. Ukrainian and 3 p.m. European time. So just for you, kind of prompt, okay? And of course, I will be happy to see all of you who will have this possibility. What? I wonder what the orcs will say. Probably another lie about hitting military targets. That was fun, actually. I saw today's report. Unfortunately, I didn't save it for you, but I should do that. The report sounded like that. So yesterday, Russian forces attacked Kiev infrastructure and military, Ukrainian electrical power infrastructural objects and some military special objects. So actually all targets were shot. So we achieved all targets which we planned. We managed to shoot some infrastructural objects. We stopped and blocked the delivery of West weapon from west of Ukraine, and now it's blocked. It's stopped at the west of Ukraine. And what else they said? And some objects of military production of weapon. So actually, guys, we're cool. But frankly speaking, honestly, they were not successful today. So yeah, they killed some people. They make some damages, of course. They hit some infrastructure in Lviv and in Kharkiv. Some hits in Odessa. But the scale, the level of these damages wasn't such a big like in their previous attacks. So actually, our effectiveness was quite high yesterday. What they are reporting to their people to make them happy before New Year, to make them smile and dance and chin chin that Ukraine will die and freeze out and whatever. So that's actually what they are telling to their population, unfortunately. But as our experts say, they plan to shoot 120, but as most of them were shot down by our forces, they decided to stop and to make some economy. So as experts say, I don't know, but as they say, they have rockets left for maybe five massive attacks. So if they do that maybe once in 2 weeks, once in a week, once in 10 days, so maybe will be enough up to the end of winter. But 1 month, guys, December already, we almost passed. So we are alive and we are waiting for spring. Then situation probably will be getting better. So yeah, we'll see. Charles Smith, hello. I didn't get your message is something, but hello. Tracy, hello, hello, good morning. Yannick, hello, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Mhm. So, guys. Mm. So, guys, waiting for your questions. Don't be lazy. Let me talk because I don't like to keep silence. I need to talk about something. And who plans to celebrate New Year tomorrow? Is it like widely spread to celebrate? I know that Christmas is much bigger holiday for you, guys, in Europe and in USA, but still I know that some people still celebrate New Year. So what about you guys? Who has some special plans? Maybe going some discos, making some party, visiting relatives, having some special dinner, maybe some plans for entertaining. So share with me. What? No celebration here. No celebration here. Brother doing something with his friends, and my parents are sick. I'm sorry for your parents. In Ukraine, also, the situation with COVID is quite bad, but not actually many people pay attention to that. But really, a big amount of sick people, kids as well. I have my friend living in Lutsk, and she has a small boy, who is 3, 4 years old, and he is absolutely in a bad condition. Like he had a fever around 40, and she even had to call the emergency. So they identified it as a flu A, some new type, something, but the child was really in a bad condition. So what hopefully your parents will be fine soon. I wish them speedy recovery. You can pass because I'm a magic woman. Uh, when I pass my energy, I pass my wishes, so they must come true. So I wish everybody was healthy. So no celebration. And Vita, they actually have new COVID wave there. I know in China very bad now. Yeah, we discussed it last time. Yeah, in China it was 37 million. Last time when we met, it was Sunday, I guess. Yeah, 37 million people sick in the last 24 hours. I cannot even imagine that amount. 37 million people, that's the amount of the whole population of Ukraine. So it's like one day absolutely every Ukrainian person got sick in one day. That's horrible. That's even difficult to imagine. Yeah, in Ukraine the situation also is bad. But I can tell you honestly, nobody is caring right now. Even my younger daughter, she keeps asking me, Mama, are you following the statistic for new COVID cases? I said, really no. She said, why? Last year you were checking that every morning, every evening, you were nervous and panicking and everything. I said, this year we have a problem much, much worse than COVID. Yeah, actually the statistic is quite high, but I really don't know even what's the amount. We don't follow that. So, but yeah, it's getting worse. I read in some news a couple of days that now coming a new Stamm. What's the name of this animal? Egyptian animal. Camel. Type of camel COVID or something. Have you heard about that? And they expect like the explosion of new cases after some football match in Qatar, if I'm not mistaken, because too many people go in to meet there. What's this new camel flu? Oh my God. We have this bat flu, monkey flu, pig flu, chicken flu. Now we have camel flu. The world try to try to see how strong we are, as I see. But really, really strange. Camel flu. Where this camel flu was all those centuries before? So why it's just pop up here right now? Very strange. But yeah. Yannick. Uh-huh. My mother and I will just have some good dinner and greet each other. That's it. My sister is on her way to her boyfriend in the most northern part of Denmark, north of Høring. Okay, then I wish you a nice appetite, nice dishes, and nice dinner. Yeah, some people in Ukraine, of course, will celebrate. Most of people, of course, will not have special mood for that, but somehow anyway people cannot go outside as usual. You remember this curfew starting from 11 p.m. up to 5 a.m. So no celebrations outside. Very strong absolute prohibition for different kinds of fireworks, all these petards, everything. So the penalty will be huge and the punishment will be huge. As police said, whoever will be outside after 11 p.m. Will be checked documents. If no documents, will be brought to police department and then checked there properly. If something goes wrong, they can keep you there. If everything is fine, they can let you go, but with again some penalty and some, like, yeah, don't do that. Once again, I believe some youth will go outside because youth, they used to break the rules. It's in their nature. But anyway, I think New Year night will be much more calm than usual. For some people will be tragic and won't be such a pompous pompous celebration. Of course, no loud music. It's even not appropriate. So we'll see. On the January the 1st, I will be here again. So I will update you guys how was New Year here with some new facts. Tristan, what percentage of your population there where you live I have left and then returned? I realized that some of people are all elderly and probably didn't leave. Of course, yes. The biggest wave of leaving people, the flood of leaving people. Actually, you remind me, I have that video, but I cannot show you because I needed to download it here. But maybe next time I will show you. It was around, if I'm not mistaken, 160 or 70,000 of people run away, and it was really hard way, a really hard way. So these people were evacuated by big buses, by some private cars, and all they were brought to Poltava, to railway station, and at Poltava they were taken the train to Lviv, and the way was really hard. There was no place to stand, even to sit, even in the train. Full darkness. People laying all over each other. No place to sit, no place to stay, to lay down. Women, mostly, of course, kids, pets, animals. People were trying to get their animals with them. That was a mess. What the percentage of returned people, I really don't know. I can check next time, okay, because I didn't follow that statistic, but I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends, a lot of people whom I know, they came back from Germany, from Poland, my neighbors, relatives of my neighbors. So actually a lot of people, but some people still living. I have some people whom I personally brought from here to there, and they were coming back already a few times here for some medical treatment, for some celebration, for some documents which urgently needs to be done, and then went again to Germany. So people right now like coming back and forth. Yes, and I still believe some amount still there, still abroad, right? But a lot of people right now coming back for New Year holidays, for Christmas, for New Year holidays. But in January, I believe almost all these people who came here for New Year, they are going, they are plan to get back abroad to foreign countries. So it's like a movement right now. So, of course, some elderly people, even some women with kids, some people just didn't want to leave because they prefer to stay in their houses. Some people actually didn't have possibility. And I can tell you there were some situations also with the buses when the local authorities announced, first of all, their friends, their familiar people, in what time and the specific place where these buses will stay. So that also wasn't nice, and people were very much offended because when the bus already came to the organized spot, right, to pick up people, it was almost full. So the situation was like, at that time, no taxi and no public transportation. Like, let's say from my place up to the place where the buses were organized, more than 10 kilometers. So you can imagine, with two kids, with suitcases, it was very cold that time, like -20, -25, really cold weather. So you need to walk there, like more than 10 kilometers, and probably to stay in line for few hours, almost all the day, because the buses were leaving almost all the day, starting since morning till evening. Uh, of course, that we call that green corridors. So like peaceful time of silence. But trust me, many times when these buses were organized and we negotiated, our authorities negotiated with the Russian side for hours of silence when the people are being evacuated. So they kept shooting. So that was also panic, and a lot of people were afraid because really a lot of people honestly were killed while trying to be evacuated from Sumy. So at those days, that were really dangerous even to be evacuated. If you go along the roads between, let's say, Sumy and some villages, a lot of abandoned, burned, exploded cars were laying and standing along the roads, some some dead bodies. It was awful. I know personally the lady. She was the wife of a friend of my friend who was killed on the third day. It was then February 27th when she tried to escape from Sumy on the private car together with her husband. And just at the exit of the city, she was shot just in the car. She got shot in her head. Her husband stayed alive, kids stayed alive, but mother was killed. So that was even dangerous, really, to be evacuated. And the people who didn't manage to get into those buses, governmental buses, for free, they were trying to rent or to hire some private drivers, private services to be brought to Poltava or more safer place. And I can tell you the prices were like, oh my God, that was really expensive. And people were without money. It was panic, but credit cards were blocked for the first weeks. So that the situation was really scary. It was even scary to get evacuated. So some people prefer to stay where they are. And as Sumy was blocked already, so checkpoints of Russians, they were around Sumy at all exits and entrances of Sumy. So all roads were blocked, and that was, nobody knows what in their heads, if they decide to shoot, and they did actually that. So evacuation wasn't safe and wasn't fun absolutely. Wasn't fun absolutely. That's why, like, as I said before, I decided to stay where I am. So, yeah. And I cancel my celebration because of COVID wave, although in UK not new infection, but needs to be careful. Yeah, guys, at this situation, it's better to stay safely with your relatives, not in the crowds, because COVID also can be tricky. You know, for some people they don't have any strong symptoms, and that's fine. But some people really, you know, get too strong complications, and that of course depends of preconditions of every person and actually of health condition. So if somebody has diabetes or heart problem or blood pressure problem or kidneys, you know, that can end up very sadly. So yeah, be careful. Be careful. Ahmed, hello, hi. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Tracy. Things here are okay, not too cold, but a little rain this morning, fairly usual for here. I think that we are supposed to get to about 15.5 Celsius. What? That was referred to what? But I thought, Tracy, that was referred to me. We also have very nice weather, like kind of spring weather, really. Like +3, +5, no snow. It's muddy, it's gloomy, but it's still very nice because when you come outside, it's like you have a feeling it's a spring here. So dogs can run, can play. That's fun. That's fun. And maybe we should create COVID bomb and shoot to Russian soldier. I'm just wondering, I get they all vaccinated. They must be vaccinated, I guess by law. But I can imagine the collection, the gathering, the group of such big group of people all together. So yeah, also should cause some explosions of COVID. So we just don't know this statistic, but I guess as well they can give, they can be sick. So, but good idea, good idea. The only problem, you know, this boom should be specially done by genetics only for Russian people, you know, because otherwise it will be contagious and to all the rest, you know. So that's what we don't need. We cannot stop that. So think better what we have to do. Charles, hello again. Happy New Year. Thanks. Happy New Year to you too. I'm new to the site. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you will like here. Just wanted to let you all know I've got a new grandson today, weighs 7 pounds. EP. Oh, cool. Congratulations. Can you tell me how much that in kilograms? 7 pounds, but I guess quite a big guy. So we wish him to be healthy, to grow up fast, to be smart, to please parents and granddad and grandma, hopefully. And I wish to mom good condition. Hopefully, mom is fine, and a lot of milk to mom. A lot of milk to mom. So, pass please these greetings to your family. Very nice news just before New Year. Yeah, so you gonna celebrate, guys, just 2 holidays: the birthday of your grandson and New Year next day. That's cool. Great. Thanks for sharing this news with us. What? It's 9 degrees here, but the wind is making it feel closer to 0. Yeah, wind can be not nice if it's cold and sharp. So even if it's plus degrees, can make really disgusting weather. Yeah. Tracy. Vita, I will keep asking, any eggs from the chickens? No, guys, absolutely zero. I don't know, either they are too lazy or it's too cold, but the weather is fine. It's not too cold. The day becoming a little bit longer. So before it was like 3 p.m. it was already darkness. Now it's 4:10, 4:15. Still you can see something. I don't know, but my neighbor, I visited her 2 days ago. She boasted to me. She got 1 egg. She got 1. So I got 7, but the last one was like few weeks ago. I don't know why they don't give it. And she said to me she got just second. She also has them like 12 or something, just 2 eggs. We'll see. We're gonna wait till spring. Maybe maybe they will go outside, eat something from the ground. Maybe they will have better mood. We'll see. But Tracy, thanks for asking. No eggs, but they all alive. That's good news. Tristan, is it a question for me? Where exactly are you? I am in Sumy. If you ask me, I am in Sumy. Gregory, Ukraine will never fall to Russia. No, never, never. Even if they would manage to occupy all the territory, our people inside, by mentality, by feelings, by emotions, will never be, like obedient, and will never decide it's a good idea. Gregory, my special plans is work. Again, working. Gregory, you plan to become a millionaire probably, or you are saving money for some special project. So share with us any new house or very expensive lady, or what you plan. Why never days off? Even on Christmas, I remember you have been working. You were driving your truck. So when you having a rest? Ed, hello, good evening, happy new year as well. Thanks for joining us. Ahmed, please reply me. I need your help. What kind of reply? You asked me how are you, and hello. I told you I am fine. Any other questions? Maybe I missed something, so you can ask once again. Sorry if I missed, but looks like I see every question. Yannick, others who observe that they don't get to see every message here. It seems to me I see every message here. I just can miss some messages when you discuss between each other, guys, because I don't want to interrupt your interaction. Okay, interaction. But normally all questions I not try, but usually try, do my best to answer. Ed, happy new year. Thanks. Happy new year to you too. Thanks for joining us. All the best in 2023. What? The stream is on both channels. Okay. Gordon, hello, nice to see you. Happy New Year and congratulations on you, new grandson. May God continue to bless Ukraine. Thanks, Gordon. Thanks that you joined us in this holiday, these nice days. Happy New Year to you too. Yannick, I don't really see a point in running on 2 YouTube channels. Thanks, what? Not the questions to me. That's a technical administration. So all the questions to them. I'm just here to talk to you guys. Nothing more. Gregory, as they say, no money, no honey. Not always, but mostly you're right. But I think truck drivers, cargo drivers, they earn well, and I hoped you have a chance to have some days off to relax. So it's not like you are earning so little that you cannot even afford 1 day off on New Year on Christmas, or you are a workaholic like me. You see, I'm also working on holidays. So New Year, Christmas. So you seems to be like me, like work 24/7, no time for relax. What? Vita, in general, do you cook anything special for New Year's Eve? Guys, that's a very interesting question. I should, of course, I should to do something, but I plan anyway to stay at home because if you go somewhere, you cannot come back. That's obvious, right? And I would like to stay at night in my personal bed. Um, we don't plan, no, we plan something, but nothing so much, exotic or expensive or something we're gonna do. I know that my husband plans to cook some pizza, and maybe I will do some salad with pineapples, chicken, uh, sweet corn, mayonnaise, something like that. So nothing actually super extraordinary. First of all, I don't have time for that because, tomorrow I will be streaming, especially for you guys. And I hope that my efforts won't be in vain and some of you will be able to join me tomorrow, because otherwise, if I come streaming and nobody's here, for me, that will be, kind of punch, moral punch, I would say. So we would do something, but I don't have time. I don't have time for that, guys. I need to work. I need to work. Not only this why, but I have extra additional work, so I have to work. And of course, for cooking, you need time. You need time. And as far as I will be streaming for you tomorrow, like 4 p.m. Ukrainian time, it's just in the middle. And who knows, maybe the time will be rescheduled. Who knows? That's possible. Normally Ukrainians, and of course, I believe even tomorrow, a lot of Ukrainians who live in calm places, they would do celebrations. They would cook a lot, some traditional kind of like olivier, some cakes, some meat, some salads. We used to have a lot of food on New Year Eve. So I personally don't have chance. I am too busy, not too lazy in this case. So not so much actually opportunity, and unfortunately. But anyway. Some champagne, of course, I will drink. Maybe I will drink some glass of champagne tomorrow with you guys. Gordon, I have been to Sumy many times and I love people there. Oh, nice to know you have been to Sumy, because everybody, all foreigners, they prefer, I know, to go to Kiev, to Lviv, to Odessa, to Nikolaev, right, to Kherson. I know, but Sumy is not so much popular because it's not such a big and noisy, busy city. But still, I believe very nice because it's green, it's compact size, and actually a lot to do. Prices are cheaper than in Kiev. A lot of entertainment, good restaurants, really good quality restaurants, some cafes, parks, river, lakes, places to have some rest, like bowling, billiard, whatever you would like. So you can find anything. By the way, I read some news in Sumy yesterday, was shut down one special massage salon. So in this time, you see, this business keeps blossoming. So one of such places were closed. Yeah, you see. So Gordon, after it's safe here, you're welcome again to Sumy. Tracy. You would remember the Soviet occasion of Afghanistan. There is no way that they could hope to occupy and administer a territory as large as Ukraine and its population. Yes, but as they say, they still plan. They have this idea, and they keep telling, of course, the main target of this special operation will be achieved by any means. So they keep hoping, or they keep promising that to their population, because otherwise those people, their people, will be quite disappointed. Because what was then the aim? What was the purpose of these special operations? Why so many soldiers died? By the way, for today, if I'm not mistaken, 103 or and 5,000 already. The number of died Russian soldiers. So huge amount. And there should be, of course, the right and the reasonable reason, as I like to say. I know that's not like exactly English speaking phrase, but like my personal phrase, reasonable reason. So must be good explanation for what they sacrificed and victimized such an amount of people. So plans, but reality a little bit different. Hopefully 2023 will bring us peace. Hopefully. Yeah, we all hope for that. We are all waiting for that moment, and we have to be patient, strong and patient. Yannick, having chickens is a 24/7 work in itself. So what do you mean? Didn't get you properly. So they bring in eggs? I think in Denmark the weather is warmer, so I guess you can let your chickens going out right now. I also could right now. Because the weather is plus above zero, right? But they were so bold and in such an awful condition. I was really afraid they will get frozen if I let them outside. But normally before, previous years, all my chickens were walking outside all the winter. Of course, when it's minus 20, I keep them in barn, don't let them go out. But they used to that temperature and they will keep giving us eggs and going outside. So this year is a little bit different. Vito the Brain. I like this nickname so much, Juan. I have watching this stream since the beginning. I have just been listening. I'm glad you are able to give us updates. Thank you. Thanks. I'm very happy to be useful, guys. Really happy. If you really need it and like it and it's interesting for you, I am ready to be with you as long as you need me here. Okay. Oh, Anne, you will be with me tomorrow. Cool. Then prepare champagne tomorrow. Okay, unfortunately I will not see, but I will bring glass of champagne, so we're gonna celebrate. But what I meant in general, as in every year, not specifically tomorrow. I see. Normally potato, some baked duck or chicken, some fish baked, some salads, some sandwiches, something sweet, some dessert. So we used to have like full table served. We used to visit my mom on New Year, but not this year. And because, as I said, I would like to get back home, but we won't have this possibility. And honestly, not such a mood this year. But normally, yeah. People start to buy products at the beginning of December because they know the prices just before New Year will be much higher than usual, especially meat, eggs. So actually, what people need to cook on these traditional dishes, right? So people try to make some reserves, some storage, and then big lines in supermarkets, big line in marketplace, crowds of people trying to buy some presents, some fir trees. Even fir trees are being selling right now. You can find like a live fir tree They sell it right now every day. I saw at the marketplace in the center of the city. So yeah, people will celebrate. People who has possibility and mood and chance will celebrate. Not such, as I said, big celebration, but still, will do, will do. So normally potato, meat, some salads like Olivier and this traditional food, you know, селедка в шубе. Селедка, this like salty fish mixed with vegetables, with a sugar beet, with potato, carrot, onion, mayonnaise, eggs. Very, very nice, very tasty thing. Very tasty thing. Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow I will prepare photos and videos for you about traditional celebration, traditional tables, and how these dishes actually look like. Yeah, but that takes time. Ladies here start to cook like 2 days before. Bake cakes, bake meat, doing really a lot of food that I explained you last time when we met last week, that people can eat all this food for few days after. On those lazy days when you're tired of celebration, you can just lay down on the sofa watching some movies and having ready food in the fridge. And usually our ladies gain weight always during New Year holidays, because like Christmas, New Year, then again Christmas for another calendar, and then Epiphany, and then again and again and again, and the old style New Year, January 14th, right? So all this time people keep eating normally, not this year, but normally. So ladies gain weight, and of course all ladies try to lose weight, because if they go to party or to some guests to visit their friends, they like to dress up with a new dress to look nice, so they sit on a diet knowing they will gain weight again during next 2 weeks. So that's like a merry-go-round, you know, vicious circle, always, every year by year. Tristan, would you reiterate, please, what time your live stream is tomorrow? I heard you say numerous times that I must have missed it on Eastern time. So tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, Saturday, December 31st, 9 a.m. Eastern. That will be 4 p.m. Ukrainian time, and 9 a.m. Eastern, if nothing will be changed. So if you don't want to miss it, just click this bell and it will let you know all notifications, so you will see. Even if the time changed by some emergency, I hope not, but can be. You never know, you know, what happened in the next hour here. So if everything is fine, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, 9 a.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Так, Yannick, I will be here if I remember to remind my owners about it. YouTube will let you know, Yannick. YouTube will let you know. If you won't be lazy, you just lay down, you know, you don't need to make makeup like me, to put some clothes on you. You can be just lazy, laying down in the sofa, watching me on your telephone. So no special efforts. Or while cooking or having some dinner as a background music. You know, you can listen to me as a background music. So but what tomorrow? Hopefully it will be 9:00 Eastern tomorrow, due to the schedule, because today my electricity came just 11, and then few minutes later it needs to, you know, Wi-Fi start working, to open computer, to load everything. So it takes some time, and electricity doesn't come up immediately, you know, like 6:00 specifically exactly it comes. No, it can come like 5 minutes later, it can come 7 minutes later, and then until it's stabilized and electricity itself comes, and then Wi-Fi, and then computer. So takes like 10-15 time. That's why. But tomorrow I should be here exactly 9 a.m. Exactly 9 a.m. But we'll see. Yeah, electricity dictate the conditions, dictate the schedule, right? Not me, but just electricity. Yannick, I meant about you work. Yeah, we have to work to survive. We have to. And I like to work. I like to be productive. I like to be successful. I like to be effective. I like to see results of my work. I like to help people, really. And when people, you know, send you greetings and that they're very thankful, that's a very great bonus, because you exchange with people all this positiveness, all this positive energy. They wish you because they're happy with the service. They're lucky to meet you. They're lucky to have your service. So they're very grateful after. And of course, I believe all that thankfulness coming from universe to you and giving you some profits. I mean, not material, but like you are doing good for people, and the universe giving you also something good. So of course, I'm not doing that for good feedback, for people being thankful for me, but just because it's in my nature, and that's as an additional positive bonus. Because when people wish you good luck and they're thankful, of course that affect your life as well, right? So that brings you happiness too. I believe in this energy exchange. So actually, what you give, what you get, that you get. So I believe in this theory. Juan Vita, the brain. Yeah, Gregory Rivera is a truck driver. The laws in the US limit how much he can drive. I know that, yeah. Hours of service requires he drive only for so many hours straight. He is required to rest. Yes, I know that. And before, when I was young, really young, like many years ago, around 20 years ago, I have been a logist, like a dispatcher for these cargo, like long vehicle cars, for big transportation company. Yeah, I know that these requirements were even then, but the guys were tricky enough to, I don't know the specific word in English for that, but they took this round thing from the car and then like recycle it, like to show less kilometers to be able. And I know guys were really driving for 24 hours and sometimes even more. So that's why I know the specific of this work. Customs, all this TIR, CMR, all these yellow papers, documents. So, yeah. Truck drivers can easily earn over 100K a year. 1,000. Yeah, that's great. I know I have some. The husband of my friend, he is working in France as a truck driver. So yeah, they earn quite well. I know, but this job is very difficult. I know that too. It's very difficult, very high responsibility, and very difficult physically. Yeah, and of course, not so much time having with the family. That's one of the disadvantages of this occupation. Yeah. Yannick, eating, then rest of January regimes will be glowing hot. Yeah, eating. Exactly. Yes, exactly. But people needs to relax. So that's why January regimes will be glowing hot, sweating all around, right? Gregory, Johnson, I've been considering a trip overseas to find someone. When? Right now? Right now, not the good time to travel. Anyway, guys, even Kiev is dangerous now. You see, you never know when they will attack. It's not only about rocket hits, but drones they can send like every day. Lviv, you see also. Lviv was in a bad situation as well. Odessa, Kharkiv. So these main cities really suffering right now from incoming hits. So be careful and don't risk your life. Don't risk your life. But if you have this chance, if you want, you can register at Match Guarantee to have a coaching, Skype coaching call. You can choose some ladies maybe to start communicating online with, and then who knows, maybe a lady can come to Europe. It's much easier and safer and not so expensive. Not so expensive right now. No, some difficulties, some special conditions or anything. No COVID pass, even as it was before. No invitation, no visa, just nothing. Your personal stuff, your suitcase, your passport, foreign passport desirably, which we use specially for traveling abroad, right? And from hotspots, hot places like Kherson, Zaporozhye, even if you don't have your foreign passport, you can use just your Ukrainian passport. Customs will let you go. So border control will let you go. So just money for trip and that's it. So nothing extraordinary you need for that. So why not? It's a good chance right now to start kind of online relationship and then to take your lady abroad and then to continue developing relations. But for now, for traveling guys here, I don't recommend really. It's not safe. Oh, Gregory, you will be here. Cool. Cool. Gregory, where should I go? As I let you know in the previous comment, you don't need to go right now. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I don't think you need, guys, this extra risk and extra adrenaline right now. It's not safe even in Kiev. And it's just a matter of chance, matter of 1 minute. So don't risk it right now. It's better to start online communication right now with your lady. And of course, until it's a good chance to get your lady, let's say, to Europe or USA as a refugee, that's a great chance for all of you. If you have somebody online, so, and if you see the relationship are going well, why not to take your lady to you? Any country lady can come right now. Any. The easiest way to go to Warsaw or to Prague or to Budapest and to fly from there. If you're living in Germany, if you're living in Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, every day buses can bring your lady to you, to any city, and that doesn't cost too much. Or, as I said, to Warsaw or Prague or Budapest, airplane, fly directly, no problem. And while she's getting these documents, while she's getting this refugee status, you guys can get married. You have a chance, which I also think it's a good advantage, because if we talk about K1 visa, right? So you're very limited with the time. And for me personally, that's a little bit risky, because you need to know person before you get married. You need to live routine life, I mean everyday life, not only to take her to see cruise, right? To see trip, or to bring her to Bali or to Turkey and to have 1 or 2 weeks of holidays of exotic or fairy tale with her. Of course everything will be fine, but you need to see person in everyday routine life. You need to see physically how you suit each other. That's also not only correspondence online and you say, oh, okay, she's my dream girl. No, you need to try her in all ways. In all ways. You need to see how she keeps the house, how she keeps household, how she cooks, how she looks like in the morning. That's also very important, guys, this moment. Because we are all nice and beautiful with makeup. But for me personal, beautiful lady is the beautiful lady without makeup. You know, when she wakes up in the morning and she still pleases your eyes, and it's still a pleasure for you to look at her, that's cool. That's cool. Because sometimes, you know, we have this anecdote. I guess you have this anecdote too, guys. So when you get somebody to bed in the evening and in the morning you're shocked, like, who are you and what you are doing here? You cannot recognize the person. Some ladies can be tricky in this way. Too much makeup, too much. So you need to see the person in real life, in real conditions. How she talked to taxi driver, how she talked to waitresses, how polite she is, how her reactions on different situations. Only online correspondence, that's not the reason to get married. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see the person should be checked properly. For some people, it will be quite fast, maybe 1 month or 2 months, and you will understand. I believe, I personally believe in fairy tales, as I told you last time, and in love from the first sight. But for some people, you really need time. So K1 visa gives you only 3 months, and during these 3 months, you need to prepare all docs and you need to get married. Otherwise, the girls will be sending back, right? But in refugee status, you really have chance to stay with her, to live with her, even to register her probably at your place, and to see how she is in real life. And you have quite big period of time to learn each other and then to decide if she's worth get married or not. So I think that will work right now. So don't be in a hurry to go, because there is no safe place here right now. Nowhere. Oh, maybe, okay, I know one safe place. Uzhgorod. It's in the border, western Ukraine, in the border with Hungary, Slovenia. So Uzhgorod wasn't suffering. Very nice city, by the way. Very nice city. But you need to go specifically to that place where you will find your lady. So to meet her. Now it's not a good time and not the proper time for traveling. No, that's my firm belief. Okay, so hopefully you will listen to my recommendations. One, Vita the brain. The normal income for USA men any age is between 45,000 K per year. Yeah. This is not exact. I know different jobs gives different makes different salaries. Yeah, but it's very close. Other studies show slightly different numbers. So actually, truck drivers can be really rich guys, right? Can be really rich guys. So hopefully you become a millionaire, but be careful, and don't tell your lady that you're very rich, at least for the beginning. Tracy, you will be here tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. I'm very pleased. So you see, guys, I'm doing slight manipulation, women manipulations with you. Oh, guys, please join me tomorrow, because for me that won't be nice. And you see, we have a group of people who's gonna join me tomorrow. That's nice. Thank you, guys. Yeah, what? Absolutely. You can register at Match Guarantee website and get a free consultation call. Yeah, that's absolutely free. Our coaches, they are professionals. They will give you all tips, all points, all issues. They will also discuss with you the possible level of your success, right? They will see your expectations, your real expectations, what you expect and what you can give to lady, and they will give you kind of advice, and then you can decide. That's anyway free, so why not to use this chance? And then up to you to decide. Yeah. Yes, Juan, odometer. Absolutely. Yes, odometer. Yeah. This round stuff with something writing down on it. Yeah, absolutely. Odometer. So our people used to trick this thing. Barça, amigo, Spanish language. I like it so much. Oh my god, I have a exercise book like for self learning. I started to learn because I adore Spanish and Italian languages. They are perfect. Oh my god, so energetic, so nice languages. But I could learn easily. By the way, I really like to learn new languages, and I used to have guys. I used to know a few languages quite well, including Japanese language and Turkish language. But I'm afraid I won't have any practice. And without practice, you need practice. You need practice. You need to talk to people every day, to feel the language, to see the mentality, and then you can start talking quite fast. But without practice, that's in vain. All your efforts in vain. Mhm. Josh, hello, nice to see you. Josh, please stay safe. Vita, greetings from Chicago, Illinois. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we try to be safe, of course. Yes, we are not risking. We don't need that. Thanks. Gracias, adios. Okay, buenas noches, buenos dias, trabaja, muchacha. What else? Info seeker. Hello, 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 lovely Vita. Just got on. Perfect. Nice that you have possibility to join. Alan, my ex-girlfriend, Ukrainian, is going to Turkey next 4 days. She's going there to get her teeth done. In Turkey? Really? You shocked me now. She had to get a visa, cost $100 from USA, 1 month. Okay, she's going from USA to Turkey. I don't think that's a good idea, by the way. I don't think the service of dentist in Turkey quite well, and it will be very expensive. So she'd better come to Ukraine. Very good professional dentist, and for absolutely different prices. For Ukrainians, that's really difficult, but for foreign guys, a lot of foreign guys come into Ukraine to make teeth and to get dentist services. Really, really, really. And we have really good doctors. So Tracy, there you go again, Vita, trying to rip those pink glasses off of our faces. Sorry, sorry. I prefer bitter truth than sweet lies. I always do, I always do, I don't want to disappoint you, but I want you to be realistic. That's not about disappoint you or making you sad or, like blaming you or something, but just I want you to be realistic, pragmatic, having cool brains, no illusions, right expectations, and then you are successful. One to the brain. I agree. Makeup should only enhance a woman's natural beauty. Yeah, many women transform their appearance completely with makeup. To me, that's a false advertising. No, thank you. I'll pass. Yes, absolutely. That we were discussing. Absolutely. Makeup should just to make it a little bit nicer, to underline the natural beautiness. Yes, but if it's transforming, absolutely changing the face, and when the lady is washed up, I know the man, when he divorced, I asked him about his wife, and I asked, why you divorced, and he was explaining me what happened, and I asked him, was she beautiful, was she nice, and he told the phrase, when with makeup, yes, she was really nice. And then I thought, oh my god, so how was she looking in the morning? She never let him see her, without makeup. Never. For few years of marriage, he never saw her without makeup. And when once she was sick or something, he was really like not shocked already because you love already person, but a little bit, like ooh 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 ooh, because too much makeup. And it took her a really long time to get ready for going outside. He said, whenever we go to like marketplace, I'm ready and I have to wait for her like for 2 hours minimum. Oh my God, I would kill. I would kill the person for whom I need to wait for 2 hours. You know, guys, how fast I am in getting ready? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm very spontaneous person. So I can have my plans just, like click. Oh, I decide, oh, we need this right now. So 5 minutes for me. I absolutely okay to go without makeup outside, but some girls, some Ukrainian women, really, yes, they need makeup. They don't let them like to relax in this way because they think men should see them always in all their beauties. My mom was like this. Soviet Union time, she said, I never let my husband saw me in the morning without makeup. Though my mom is beautiful herself, naturally. She's blonde with blue eyes, really one of the most beautiful ladies at that time here, really. But she said, I woke up like 5 a.m. every day, make a hair and makeup because the men shouldn't see you like without without makeup. So it's a mentality of some ladies. I'm much more easier in that. So sport costumes, sneakers, just some ponytail, run. So that's my style, guys. What? For me, it's about authenticity. Too much makeup, no thanks. Yes. And I don't think it's really nice and pleasant also to kiss the lady. I mean, in real meaning, to kiss the lady with a lot of powder and all this stuff, and lipstick when your face also in lipstick. So I don't think it's very pleasant. So poor guys. Juan Gregory and Johnson. There are many Ukrainian ladies who have fled and are staying in different countries. They may be open to entertaining counters. Mage Guarantee has updated their list of clients. Yeah. Juan, my Spanish isn't as good as it used to be. I don't have people I can practice this. Yeah, that's an issue. So if you don't have practice, so when I have been working with German tourists, so my German, my Deutsch was very good, very good. But now, of course, without practice, I can speak a little bit, so people can understand me. I mean, if I by some accidents or by some conditions would turn to be in Germany, I can explain something if I need help or if I need to get somewhere or to tell something about myself, who I am, where I'm from. But my Deutsch is bisschen kaputt, so already. So, yeah, but used to be very well, very good. Sorry. Charles, hi Vita, it's been a pleasure listening to you. Good night to you and all the side. God bless you all. Thanks, Charles. Join us whenever you have chance. Pass greetings, kiss your small grandson, and hopefully he will be healthy and strong guy, and will let mom to sleep, to have a good rest. Jitendra Sharma, hello, good evening, good evening. Josh, thanks, Josh. Thanks for your donation. God bless Ukraine, land of beautiful women. Not only of beautiful women, I would say also of beautiful men, also of beautiful nation. Not everybody, of course, as every nation, but like really good and nice people. Yeah, and I hope, guys, you won't be disappointed by your chosen Ukrainian ladies. Yeah, what? Agreed. Enhancing, accentuating, sorry. Accentuating natural beauty will beat a, oh my god, such a difficult words. I never heard that. Put it face any day of the week. Yeah. So that's why you need to see. You need to see. It's like my friend, lady. She met one guy and they were online corresponding with him for a few months. He was at another end of the country for business trip. They couldn't meet, but they fall in love and they plan to meet, and some special communication, And I told her, don't let him live immediately with you. You need to see how this person will suit you in all ways: smell, manners, movements, personal things, a lot of stuff. How he eats, how he moves, how he sits, how he sleeps. All this very important, because we know cases when the lady is really nice and really beautiful, and some features can become accidentally absolutely disgusting for you personally, because like every person has his own you know likes or dislikes, and like in preferable type. So it depends. So don't be in a hurry. Try the person in every situation before you make final decision. Jitendra Sharma, I'm very interested in getting a Ukrainian or Russian wife for a lifetime. We cannot help you with the Russian wife, unfortunately, and I won't recommend you anyway. But still, what? Send the link. I can give you the link as well. When you can register, you can book your private consultation. Here, the link. Also, you can find this link in the description below this video. You can have a free coaching call with our coaches, get all tips, and understand if you can be successful or not, like at least to have an idea, is it journey for you or not for you, right? Nevelex, hello, hi, happy new year. It will be tomorrow, yes, but still, like, if somebody won't be here tomorrow, so I want to pass you all my greetings and congratulations anyway. Hi. A lot of nicest people I've met were Ukrainian. I hope so. Some people cannot be nice, like everywhere, but still, I hope that you never will be disappointed with Ukrainian people, no matter whom you met, women or men. So, by any conditions, by any circumstances, okay, I hope that Ukrainian people will bring you only positive emotions and feelings about this nation. What? I showed the link, match guarantee. I don't know why you can, but I gave. Okay, Jitendra. Hopefully you get. So guys, we have around 18 exactly. 18 minutes with you. I'm waiting for your questions. Don't be shy. Don't be lazy. Let me talk because I'm here to talk to you specially. So ask your questions, no matter what kind of questions you feel you want to know about ladies, war, weather, mentality, culture, food on New Year, prices for property, war situation. So don't be shy. What else I wanted to mention? Okay, we have questions. Yeah, Nikia, no need to try one of those brainwashed ladies. Yeah. One who courts, one who plays the lava, or who Solicits. Solicits. I don't know the word, but I understood by its pronunciation. Soliteur. Soliteur means kind of parasite, right? Parasite. In marriage, one who flatters and cajoles. Yeah. You use so many unfamiliar words for me. So yeah, absolutely. You need to check person in different situations. Then you will understand is this person is like having perspective to live with for many years ahead, desirably for all the life till the end of the life, desirably, right? But not always happens, so you need to be careful even if you fall in love, but you need to see perspective. If some reactions, you need to be understand when the person in love behaves not in a best way, I would say, I would use this phrase, but then you can imagine when the passion will fade away a little bit, so the person will show even worse side. So be wise, be wise. Okay, what? I'm not a moderator on the Match Guarantee channel, so I cannot give links there. He should come to Ukraine dating channel. Okay, got it. Okay, anyway, links, yeah. Match Guarantee, spelled with the y.com/register/. So you need to book your coaching call on the time which is good for you, suitable for you, and then you will have a Skype call free with some coach. Jitendra, I really don't understand why politicians make war while common people pay everything for the situation. That's a very global question, unfortunately. Politicians, you see, even Russian politicians, for their personal desires, they sacrifice and victimize such an amount of people, of soldiers as well, and of course killing our people. But this, we ordinary people never will be let to decide, I guess. Yeah. What? I see you answering some. Okay. Yeah. Drunk with power. Yeah, they think they can do whatever they want. It's extremely bad when the person is narcissistic. Yeah, all politicians, they are mostly narcissistic. Let me train narcissistic. Let me exercise to pronounce it properly. Yeah, power can make people really drunk. That's a very good, precise phrase you use. Thanks. And people start to think they can guide the world, they can decide for the whole universe, they can change and rule the whole world organization. I mean, set up of world organization. Unfortunately, hopefully these people will be punished as it used to be in reality, in history even, right? But we cannot do anything with that. We ordinary people just should be patient, to wait for victory, to help as much as they can, to be volunteering, to be helping soldiers, to be wise, not to spread rumors, not to talk negatively when we don't have electricity. Why in the neighborhood? That's also about Ukrainian nature. In one city, if I'm not mistaken, Ivano-Frankivsk, people who lived in one house and they constantly didn't have power, not constantly, but by schedule, okay, by schedule. But the house next to them in neighborhood always had electricity. So what these people do, they went to governmental authorities, they made kind of petition, kind of note, kind of disagreement, negative comments, and they were really insisting, and they manage that another house start to be switched off as well. So that's one of the bad side of Ukrainian nation. We always think, not we all Ukrainians, but it's kind of national features, national characteristics. The neighbor's pig is always more fat. The neighbor's cow gives more milk. The neighbor's wife is much nicer than mine. The neighbor's house is cooler than mine. The neighbor's car is more expensive than mine, and vice versa, eternally. We can count all these things. That's actually a national feature of Ukrainian people. So we also had the situation here where I live, and some people really were angry that not all houses switched off of electricity, but people cannot understand. Some houses, some buildings chained with some extra important objects like hospitals, like banks, like maybe church, or some, for anything like really important objects. If they are in the same chain, sorry guys, in the same electrical chain, these houses will not be switched off. But people don't want to understand that, and then they start, oh my god, if I don't have electricity, let the neighbor also don't have electricity. This I don't like. And they managed, and this story was even posted on Facebook for a few days. Like, they were trying really hard, and they managed. And now that house who had electricity also doesn't have electricity as them. So that's not good. That's what I don't like. So if I feel bad, so some person also should feel bad. That's not correct, I think. But Jitendra, yeah, I will be registered in the new year 2023. Yeah, today, tomorrow you can relax, and in new year, as I wish good luck to everybody who was here today. So probably this year will be lucky for you too. Kunaid, hello. Nice to see you. Hopefully your town is secure from Russia. I wish war would end in the new year. Stay safe. Yeah, we try. Thanks for your greetings and for your good and kind words. Yeah, there is no security, nowhere. Now we're secure, in 5 minutes we're not secure. Anyway, we hear these booms and booms. Yesterday were very strong booms, really, really, really. The house was shaken, really. The windows were like, so like plain. Absolutely not pleasant feeling. But there is no secure place in Ukraine right now. But more or less, of course, better than Kherson, of course, better than Kharkiv, better than Zaporozhye, better than Kryvyi Rih. So in this way, yes, but thanks. We will try. Tracy, sounds like one of the 7 deadly sins, envy. Unfortunately, that's human nature. Yes. Envy, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or like if the situation doesn't touch me personally, then I better stay away. That's also can be one of the national features of Ukrainian people. Not now, of course, not now, but still, some rich guys who try to run away, to escape. But I don't blame also men who try to avoid military, because not every person can be in military. Some people really, like some women, I read some comments yesterday, and they were really angry because their husbands, brothers, sons, like boyfriends, serving in the army, serving in the war field already for a few months, and there is no rotation, no exchange. So these people actually should come back home to have some kind of rest, right? And the new guys, fresh guys, should come there, because really the guys who are fighting and serving from the beginning of war, they really like burned out, you know, morally, psychologically, and of course they're tired and exhausted psychologically, physically. Of course, that's understandable. But at the same time, I understand why there is no rotation, because these people are already professionals. They have a feeling. They of course afraid, but not so much. Anyway, person used to be scared, right? And after some period of time, you're adapted to this feeling of, you know, of horror. So you're not panicking. You have more cool head. You react faster, and you know what to do in specific situation. Now it's a very critical moment. It's a very critical moment. So those guys who are serving right now, they are professionals. And if we change them for unexperienced guys who actually really don't have really good military war experience, the situation can be, you know, turned for worse, really. That's understandable. And of course, like some moms said, oh, why our sons serving for so many months and still along the roads hanging around some drunk young guys, something like that. But if we take those drunk guys who are hanging around to the army, that's also very risky and dangerous, because such kind of men, they don't have motivation, they don't have principles, they don't have dignity, they don't have this feeling to protect the land, because they know, people who are serving right now, they know for what they are fighting: to protect motherland, to protect women and kids. So if we gather these probably not the best guys and send them to war, so you can expect some deserteers, right, who will escape from the war zone, some traitors who could probably sell information, right, who could show to the enemy positions of our forces. That's all real. And if the people, they're drunk constantly, how they can fight? We need their sober heads, sober guys, not drunk, not drug addictors or something like that. So it's like also vicious circle. From one side, we absolutely understand people who needs to get rest. They needs to get home, to see their wives, kids, to have some, you know, home warmth, intimacy. So they need to change the atmosphere, to have some break, to breathe out. But at this critical moment, I understand why there is no such a often rotation as people would like to have. So unfortunately. So guys, 4 more minutes. Oh, okay. Jitendra, I met with a student who came out from war and reached home India and said Ukrainian mostly helps us too much in dangerous wartime. Thanks to them who help others while their life in danger. Yeah. And as well as we are very thankful right now to every soldier from any other country who is fighting on other side. By the way, guys, you remember at the beginning of war, probably you know the story, in Belarus, were a group of people who were doing this railway war. They were spoiling railway, these metal things that the trains cannot bring weapon and soldiers from Russia to Belarus. Do you remember this story? So unfortunately, that group of people was caught recently and they got 20 years of prison. 20 years of prison. Of course, nobody doubt that they won't stay in prison for 20 years, because the regime will be changed, right? And the guys will get amnesty, right? But anyway, unfortunately, the people helped so much at the beginning of war, and the effect of this help was really great, really great. And unfortunately, these people suffered right now. So yeah, we are very sorry for them. This news also I read yesterday. Gregory, enjoy the rest of your evening, Vita. See you tomorrow. Okay, have a nice day and hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah. Nevilex, I do hope the war ends soon. I was looking forward to visit both Ukraine and Russia at the start of this year, but one little man just had to be sucked. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely, unfortunately. And the worst part that this ordinary people, not politicians, ordinary people right now hate each other. So the main goal was like, to save in brackets. But the worst situation that Russian people hate Ukrainians right now and Ukrainians hate Russians like never before. Like never ever before. Never ever. And I think this hatred will never end for few generations, because after what they did, there is no mercy, no understanding, no forgiving, nothing. Nothing. So unfortunately, yeah. Nate, what's the update on war? Is there any negotiation going on to end the war? I don't think so. I don't think so. Everybody right now understand that the negotiation is just the reason, just the way to have a break. To have a break for what? For collecting more power, for gathering bigger army, for getting some weapon from probably different countries, and just to attack, to invade, to start again offensive, like with a double power, already realizing and analyzing previous mistakes. So of course they are learning. From the beginning they did a lot of mistakes, not like right now, right? Before. So they are also learning from their mistakes, and they count all what they did wrong, and the second step will be can be much worse. So right now, no peaceful negotiations, unfortunately. Unfortunately, as who told these words? Stoltenberg told today, the shortest way to set up peace in Ukraine is to give much more weapon to Ukraine. And we Ukrainians absolutely agree with that. The only way to get peace is to punish them, to throw them away, withdraw them out of borders, and in such way that they don't have even idea to start such shit. Sorry, once again. That's the only way. Peaceful negotiations, whoever still don't understand that, that's a trap. That's a huge trap for Ukraine. That will be just a period for their breathing, for taking breathing, for collecting more power, and to attack again with the double power. That what means peaceful negotiations. So, as they say openly right now, even not hiding, we are doing these massive rocket attacks on Ukraine, to Ukraine, because Kiev is not agreeing for peaceful negotiations. That sounds like, oh my God, like maniac telling to the victim, I raped you because you didn't let me do that, without forcing you. So that's absolutely the same for us. For us, that's absolutely the same. None of Ukrainians want this peaceful negotiation. It's not even political decision. That's not military decision. That's a decision of ordinary people, because everybody realize to negotiate with a maniac, with a terrorist, and he's terrorist. Let's call it with the real words. Not sponsor of terrorist. He is terrorist and maniac. So to negotiate with such person, that's like to lie to yourself, to be idiot actually. So that's why Ukrainian people don't see now the end of the war by making these peaceful negotiations. That was possible at the beginning, and actually everybody was expecting. But every time we had these negotiations, you remember, in Turkey, in Belarus, whenever, every time we got huge shilling and rocket attacks. Every time. So all people knew, okay, today we have these negotiations, rockets, bombs, explosions, airplanes, whatever they can use. Always these days were the worst days of negotiations. So what was that? Hopefully you can understand me right. Mhm. Such, yeah, such. Okay, Nevelik, such. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To keep his supporters happy. Absolutely, yeah. What, Vita? Yes, I read about the sabotage of, railroad some time ago. It's ridiculous what they got 20 years in prison while the Supreme Court can violate his own laws and get away with it. Incredible world. So everybody does whatever he wants, whatever he decides in his own sick mind. No rules, no principles, no constitution, just nothing. Just I decide to do like this, so I will do like this. Why not? Absolutely strange. But hopefully that regime will be destroyed sometime. And of course, these people, if they stay alive and if they won't be killed in prison, they will be let out much sooner, much faster, hopefully. Yeah, because absolutely unfair, absolutely unfair. But we understand. Yeah. Alex, yeah. I understand about your comment. Yeah. Yeah, just shows how cowardly the Russian police is. Russian politician filed a report against the Supreme Court and filed reports in the past against some of these bodies, and the police did not nothing with them. Yeah, people cannot even talk there. You see, 2 days ago, it was a couple, aged couple. The man, like 70 plus years old, and his wife, 76 years old. They were burning. They were burning. They made the fire of this place where they call all guys to make them soldiers. Don't know the specific words. Special commissions where the guys register for being military. So they burned that place. And even when police came, they kept burning. They kept burning. Aged people, Russian people, Russian people. And of course, I guess the punishment for these people, I'm really sorry for them. But at least they did what they could, But I'm really sorry for such people because they will be really punished. We are very thankful for their reaction, for their not being, ignorant and indifferent, for their open minds. But I'm really sorry because these people will be punished seriously. Yeah. And they are aged people. Better they stay at home. Yeah. Has Russia invaded any part of Ukraine? Of course. Of course. Lugansk, Donetsk area invaded, in Crimea in 2014. And even now, some parts still of Zaporozhye area, some part of Kherson area. So, yeah, in that part, some parts still occupied. Still, yeah. Making demands for demilitarization, giving up land, etc., is not negotiation. Absolutely. Of course, that's not negotiation. That's not negotiation. That's violation. That's some crappy demands and like negotiation with the sick people. No. What? Only kind of negotiation now is Russia withdraws, pays for all damages, supplies materials for rebuilding, compensates everyone that was harmed, sends back Ukrainian citizens unharmed, handover. Absolutely. Absolutely. That what absolute exact desire of every Ukrainian person right now. Absolute. Nothing more we want. Nothing more. But only like that peace is possible here. Butler, yeah. Yeah. Guys, unfortunately, we start talking more actively. That was really cool, but I have to go because we have like 1 minute left. I don't know whoever is going to stream after me. I don't want to break up the next stream. Okay, I was really thankful for everybody who joined me today. Really, guys, appreciate, love you all. Thanks for everything, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Who has the chance? Keep your questions for tomorrow, okay? For 2 hours, I will be yours, all yours tomorrow, answering all your questions. Politicians, romantic, dating, historical, whatever. Just prepare questions, prepare your champagne for tomorrow, okay? And I will be here tomorrow with you, 9 a.m. Eastern, okay? Hopefully. And guys, some last announcement, if you don't mind. We have only got a few days left before New Year, actually today and tomorrow. And we are very close, guys. We only need $258 to cover expenses for the channel for this month, okay? So we need to hit our donation quota to cover these expenses, as I explained you. And then we can keep helping you in 2023. And if you guys love still our project, ukrainedating.tv, and want our ladies to continue live streaming for you, we ask you to make a daily donation equivalent a small coffee at the Starbucks, okay? So imagine if only 40 viewers donated $2 a day, we would meet quota every month. So we are very thankful, really, for everybody, for every dollar you guys donated and keep donating. Thanks to you, we are still with you. We have this chance and possibility. And guys, you can donate to support us at Match Guarantee, spelled with a y.com/donate. Okay? And to end up our today's stream, I would share with you some short video, and I will be waiting for you tomorrow. Okay, guys?
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
So, guys, thanks for everything. Thanks for nice atmosphere. I'm waiting for you tomorrow and have a nice rest of the day. Goodbye.